Hello humans, welcome back to my channel! For today, I will be dedicating this video to misting my propagation stations. These baby succulents have not been watered in a few days, so they need a drink. A great thing to note when making leaf cuttings is to allow the leaf to set statoliths, meaning not watering the leaf for a day or two after cutting. I learned this the hard way when I watered an Etiolation leaf right after the cutting. However, other succulents tend to be hardier and not much affected by this period. But I do realize that certain succulents are more delicate, just like the Etiolation, and do like longer periods that allow them to detect gravity by settling statoliths, which are dense, cytoplasmic calcareous particles that stimulate sensory receptors in response to gravity, so enabling balance and orientation. The first succulent that I want to propagate is the Graptosedum California Sunset. As you can see here, it's stretched and has maintained its pink shades. This growth makes it a perfect house for spiders that honestly benefit the succulent by preventing other harmful bugs from eating it. So spiders sometimes are a good thing when it comes to succulents. However, spiders sometimes get a little bit out of hand and they like to spread their webs throughout the whole succulent. I honestly like the long stems, so I'm not going to make cuttings right away on this one. But I am going to take all of the bottom leaves because I think it would be a perfect time to start propagating this succulent, and I do actually love it, so there you go, it's all done. Now let's put the leaves inside the container. I know it's a little bit wet in here, but it's only the top layer that is wet, so I'm going to make some room by removing some of the old leaves, old dried up leaves, and just set them down. I'm pretty sure they're going to grow because this Graptosedum California Sunset is a pretty hardy succulent. The other thing I wanted to show you today was how to separate a leaf from the baby succulent. It's pretty easy, to be honest. Just look for the dry leaf indication and make sure to slip that dried leaf away from your propagation station so you can have more room for other leaf cuttings. The next succulent that I will propagate is a Pachyphytum Oviferum. I made a video dedicated to this succulent alone, so make sure to check it out on my channel, or look for it in the description below. I love this succulent so much, and the best thing is that it's so easy to propagate. The fat little egg-shaped leaves are so much fun to remove off the mother plant. Just make sure you make a clean cut, or else you won't get any new succulent. As you can see here, this is what a clean cut looks like, and it's so much fun to hold it. Now I'm looking for a dry spot, and that's a perfect spot for it, and it's nice and dry so it's able to set up those statoliths. The second to last succulent that I want to propagate is the Graptopetalum Murasaki. I will only propagate a couple leaves off this one, but something that I want to note is the obvious etiolation that is evident in this succulent. So etiolation is the morphological adaptations for growing in darkness, which depicts symptoms like elongation of the stem in succulents and color differentiation. So in here there is an evident color change, so this succulent used to be a lot deeper and rich in color and now it's not, so that's obvious a symptom of etiolation. Here I am showing you a leaf off the Pachyphytum Oviferum and what a clean cut looks like. The last succulent that I want to propagate is the Sedum Adolphii Golden Glow, and I haven't actually watered this succulent in probably a few days, so the leaves are a little bit harder to remove and to propagate, but it requires just a full-on twist, as you can see here. And I am not going to be propagating all of the leaves, mainly because some of them have little white spots, which I'm afraid are some type of weird bug. And so I'm trying to, prevent from those little bugs from spreading. So I will not be propagating all of them, therefore I threw the rest away. Now I want to mist it, make sure that it has some water so it can be nice and hydrated for the next day. And now let's go ahead and mist this little animal pot as well, so this succulent has something to drink. And now I will continue to mist all of my succulents, and thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, make sure to give me a thumbs up. If you want to add anything, tell me in the comments below. And if you're new here, make sure to subscribe to my button so you don't miss any of my content. Happy propagating!